Good morning, sisters. Klara, Adalena here. The idea that letting a man pursue you means that you cannot take any initiative is, of course, ridiculous. And unfortunately, we all understand that as a woman, we should not demasculinize him. We should not try to play the man. We should not take away his role from him. That's like in dancing, right? I've done a lot of ballroom dancing. And, you know, I could follow a man really wonderfully. I loved it. But if a man was not really taking the lead, I had a strong tendency to start taking the lead myself. That does not work. It doesn't work in dancing. It looks very awkward. It feels very awkward. And it doesn't work in dating. So I totally get that idea. And that's what people mean, right? When they say, let a man pursue you. But the conclusion that so many people have drawn, that would mean that we as women cannot do anything and we just become a sort of a rag doll and the man should be pulling and tugging at us, that's ridiculous. I actually was in a dance class where we literally had to do this. Or actually, it was not. Actually, we needed to follow, or we got feedback on it. And I was really like, okay, I'll be following. And I became that rag doll. And the teacher mirrored that back to me. They said, Klara, you're like a rag doll. What are you doing? It was very funny, really. Though I also get red cheeks telling about it, of course. But it was like a big wake up moment for me. Like, oh yeah, that is what I do. When I really think I should not lead, I become a rag doll. And that's so interesting for a man to lead. Think again of dancing, right? On the dance floor. If you have to lead a rag doll around, totally uninteresting. Same in dating. A woman who just does nothing, it's totally uninteresting. So the question is, what is it that the woman does? And again, the dance metaphor can help. Especially in Argentinian tango, right? It's very beautiful, but also in contact improvisation. The woman is so active. She leans into what the man is offering in a very active way. She leans back and he swirls her around back to him, and she fully allows herself to come up close and to look into his face. Boom. And he's like, oh, what did I do? What did she do? And with that energy, he throws her away again, and she lets herself be thrown all the way around. And he's like, oh, did I throw her too far? Oh no, it's okay. Right? That's the kind of game. So you want to go fully into surrender, fully into receiving him in his power, and to show him that you're receiving him, to let that be visible. So, for instance, you've had a date, a lot has happened, and then afterwards, with the essence of love, you really go into, wow, what do I feel now? So that's the receiving role, right? What do I feel? What has been evoked in me? That's the receiving role. And you take that fully and you feel it in all its depth and nuance, maybe frustration, maybe ambiguity. Again, it's not oh, you were so amazing, I'm so in love. It's raw, it's authentic. It's what's really going on without blaming. Finding that edge, that's our work. And then he has the opportunity to set in a new move, right? As in the dance, he threw you around and you show him what that did to you. And he's like, oh, I feel my power. That's what I did to her. But I'm also a bit scared. Was it too much? And that's all good. And from that place, he can take a new initiative, right? So this is about taking your feminine role fully so that he can take his masculine role fully.